Hello, beautiful beings. I usually don't have a problem recording a video when they say, let's make a video. I'm like, okay, let's set the stuff up, set my little stool up. But I've recorded 3 videos just now. I don't know if something's trying to sabotage me. It doesn't really matter what it is. It just feels like, it feels like something's coming in to keep trying to jam me up. And I just now gave up, and I was just like, I stood up, I was putting everything away, and I was just like, no, 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 I want to do this one more time. Ancients, what would we like to talk about? My last video, I talked about my male roommate, and I just want to make this very short, and how I felt like he wasn't going to take his dog to the vet, and I made an agreement with you guys. Do you agree he's going to take his dog to the vet, and they're going to find out what's wrong with her? And somebody said yes. Probably my mom. Ocean. And yeah, but he didn't, and he's not going to. And so what that did for me was I didn't obsess about it today at all when I was cleaning. I forgot all about it, actually. It did come in off and on, but I didn't entertain it. And then when I got done cleaning, I went to Dothra's house, and we held satsang. And long story short, she said, it doesn't seem like, I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly what you said, but it was beautiful. I made a voice clip of it, and I'm going to listen to it later. It was just such a profound truth. She said, it doesn't feel like he's being mean about it, like he's trying to be mean about it. And it doesn't feel like he's trying to be, and she hesitated, and then we both said malicious at the same time, and that's true. He's just unconscious. He's conditioned to minimize, to rationalize, to like basically push it away, to not be tuned into how she's feeling. It's not a blame thing, it's not a fault thing. All of this really, what was at the taproot, that what satsang between us today took out of me was, this was the taproot. This is why it was hurting so bad, is because that's what happens on planet Earth. Is the severely unconscious ones, well, even just, very unconscious ones, create suffering, and they're not even really aware of it. And that just has brought me to my knees at times in my life. That just seems insurmountable. But it's not, because why it's so imperative to have forgiveness, understanding, and compassion, to be willing to have that come through to him, is because those are the ones that need it the most. The ones that are severely unconscious, the ones that are bringing suffering to others without being aware of it. Some are very aware of it, but they also need it. Amma, she's the hugging saint. Mother Mira, there's lots of examples, but they are some of those mother examples. Mother Teresa, they're the example of unconditional love. And yes, I've had such a thing about men, because, obviously, well, not obviously to you maybe, but in my experience and looking around the world, it seems like men are a lot more destructive than women. But it's because of their conditioning, they're reminding me. And not saying that women can't be just as destructive, but we're all conditioned in a very different way, men and women are. So I feel like I had such a breakthrough today. It's, my birth to earth day is coming up, and there's a 6-week period before any birth to earth day of recapping. Have you learned these lessons in this last year? Yes, I have. I'm passing with cosmic A pluses. So beautiful. I really struggled in like earth school, but I'm really excelling at this stuff. Yes, it has taken about 10 years of this last stretch to really come to these awarenesses, but there's been beautiful blessings put in my life to help accelerate the process. beautiful beings that we've made soul contracts with each other to help me to get to where I am right now. So thank you. So I was able to have a conversation with my roommate tonight with zero resistance, laughing and talking and not even thinking about his dog. So the next time it happens, which is really important for me when I've come through another shed about something or a full completion of something, is to, well, if it's a full completion, yes, a full completion to me looks like the chances of it coming up again and me becoming unconscious again and reacting and having to process all the way through it again, that looks very slim to me in this situation, because yeah, that looks like if she starts to get this condition again, because it is starting to get better now, if she starts getting it again and I feel like she's suffering and then I'm suffering too, I'm going to call him if he's out of town and say, hey, I would feel really good about taking her to the vet, something like that. And so that's my part. I don't have to suffer with it. So that's really, really beautiful. So when I get to that point, like as with bullies, I've been bullied in my life. So when I finally got to the place in myself where I had overcome enough fear, so I could say, so I knew for a fact, if that person bullied me again, I would stand up for myself. Those bullies always went away. They always went away. I never got a chance to stand up for myself. But, that's fine. But that's really cool how it works like that. So it felt really good having a really happy conversation with him, because they're saying that that instead of my pissy attitude about how I thought it should be, how I think it should be, full on judgment of his character, zero respect. Yeah, going from that to feeling, forgiveness, understanding, and compassion, like those feelings, the perfume of them, I'm really starting to feel it too. It's incredible. Zero, not ever anything that I could do just from my own brain. I used to try to do that. But they're saying just even trying to do it from my own brain was a better effort than no effort at all. Really, forgiveness. I started to say this in a video a long time ago, and then I bunny trailed. Forgiveness really does feel selfish when I start doing it, because it's just to relieve the resistance in myself. It's to relieve the anger in myself. I'm only poisoning myself, really. And then if I lash out at that person, I'm poisoning them also. And they're reminding me, yeah, Karma just jumped in here. She's reminding me of her job in all of this also. Why do I have to get so upset about things that this a person is unconscious about? They're going to get their ass kicked in their own way. I don't have to do it. I don't have to, kick my own ass by reacting and lashing out and possibly losing my home. But see, there's a fine line there too. To not speak my truth because of fear? No. I can't do that either. So it's not just cut and dried. It's a wide road, but it's very fine. It's very, very narrow at times. But we're guides. The ancients and I are guides, and that's what we're here for. And we do not charge for satsang, and we will not. We take donations. I haven't even thought about doing it on my channel, but I have thought about it down the road, but I haven't thought about doing it at all now. But I guess I'm talking about her anyway. So yeah, we don't charge for it. I have seen other people that hold satsang, and when they hold satsang, oh, okay, yes, it's not. Now they do, because there's like so many thousands and millions of people holding satsang with them and wanting to hold satsang with them. They do charge to like go somewhere, different events and different stuff, because there's just so many people. I really feel that that's why. And also I feel that the money that they charge, they use it to help other people. It's not so just they can be rich and have more stuff. No, not the ones that I'm talking about. They definitely use it to help humanity. Eckhart Tolle for sure uses it to help people in so many different ways. I see this flashing. Is it because I'm moving back and forth? Yeah, do you see that flash? Is it because I move so much? Yeah, if I just stay still, it stops doing it, I think. Ancients, is that all we have right now? Oh, yes. Okay. So the metaphysical healing words that I've been saying led me to remembering that sugar is poison for my body. So I remembered that yesterday morning. I don't know how I relapse on things and I'm not even aware of it at the time because it's so good. So yesterday I went all day and I mean all day, all night, no sugar, and there's no pain in my left knee. It was acute. I was ready to go to the doctor. Well, of course I wouldn't go to the doctor, but it was so bad that I was like limping upstairs. Today I didn't. I was up and downstairs, didn't hurt one time. That's how bad sugar is for my body. And also I went online and I looked up all the things I've done it before, but I completely forgot. How convenient of me, just so I could eat it. I went online and looked up all the the ways that refined sugar, can hurt my body, and I couldn't even believe it. And thyroid is in there too. Yeah, my thyroid is going to be completely better very, very soon with no sugar now, and the testosterone therapy that I get to start on Monday. Yeah, that should solve it. And that's right, thank you. And moving beyond old limitations. That's literally the saying to help heal my thyroid. That's the first part of it. And the old limitation was the twin flame lesson. I see it as a book now with twin flame lesson written on the side. Yeah, no emotions attached to it at all. I mean, no, huh? I mean, obviously he's still here. I feel he more than likely will be in my energy field for the rest of my life. But it's okay. That's totally fine. That's his problem if he can't move on. That's what happens to spirits sometimes. They still have work to do. But it's not bothering me that he's still here. I have boundaries. I think that's it for now. Yes, and I'm taking a collagen with 5 different collagens in it. Oh, one thing that I was seeing recently, just in the last week, and I didn't realize it was the sugar yet until yesterday, was my skin started getting crepey. It started changing texture, and it was horrifying. I was very scared. So, and I already saw a difference today, just not having sugar yesterday. So I'm very excited to tell you how that's going to go, how that's going. Already the pain in my left knee that I've been experiencing, oh, I mean, in my shoulder, because I did go to the doctor. I went to a new chiropractor, and he does more than just adjust. And he was doing stuff with it and also told me that it's an impingement. So I know that there's exercises I can do to cure that. But the sugar it was inflamed. And he kept saying that too. He was just like, your body is so inflamed. And I said, I feel that. It's very hot. There's so much pressure on my neck. And too much sugar can also raise blood pressure. And it's supposed to be no symptoms of blood pressure, but I can feel it if my blood pressure is high. I don't have a problem with it usually. And so that's one reason that I'm super, super in tune with my body. And so things don't have to be out of whack for very long for me to go, there's something going on here. Why is this? And I go to my healing book and I look it up and I start talking to ancients about it. Okay, because it's resistance. Something's up. And it's always to point me towards some type of healing. It's just so beautiful. I think that's it for now. I'm really hungry. So satsong with Mama G at gmail.com. Calm. Or you can leave me a nice comment or a question in the comment section, or yeah, email me. It seemed like there was something else coming in. No, that's it for now. Love you so much.